Hey there! We're playing some Team Fortress 2 today, and of course, it is a special episode because we are using the one and the only, the original weapon from Quake, also known as the Cocket Launcher. Now, the Cocket Launcher is probably one of the most overpowered weapons of the game, simply because all the rockets appear from the center of the screen, right from the sweet spot. And obviously what we have to do to win King of the Hill Viaduct is to just show the blue team how big our rocket launchers are, and they will tremble in fear at the sight of our spud cannons. It's quite obvious that this strategy has been used multiple times in order to win about 1.5 million King of the Hill games in Team Fortress 2. So obviously we're going to employ that strategy today by trying to do it a little bit Basilly. That was a little bit too Basilly for me, so instead I'm gonna go run back, order some basil for my next recipe, and then we're gonna go back and get a little more ballsy with the Cocket Launcher. We also have the bugle equipped to let our enemies know that we're coming straight for their butts, and the market gardeners bury them by the time that we're finished with their dead bodies, because the way I do things is down in the dirt. Now, let's go in and try to show the soldier why our rocket launcher's better than his. At the risk of sounding overconfident, I do believe I'm winning this conversation. Now, all I need to do is just go back and get a little bit of medkit assistance, and then we'll be on our way. But first, I'm going to use the bugle to demonstrate to my foes just what it is like to encounter a buffed six offender. Here we go. Man didn't even see it coming, and now he's dead. It's quite a damn shame that the blue team members don't seem to survive as much as they used to, but that's just the sad truth of playing King of the Hill Viaduct, is that everyone dies too easily. This map is way too compact for any other class other than Soldier. You could try to commute around as a sniper, but one of these days, he's gonna get taken out by a rocket flung all the way from across the map. That's right, we don't even need to load the rockets inside this chamber. I could just take one out of my inventory right now and throw it at the next poor sap I see. But the thing is, I don't really feel like doing that. Now, there appears to be a problem with the blue team, is that they're not being very responsive on how to capture a control point. There seems to be at least one offender from one side, but that doesn't appear to be enough. The spy thinks he can be really sneaky and get away with capturing the point with our butts turned away from him, but I think we're a little smarter than that. I think he needs to give us a little more credit that we at least know how to defend, especially this guy. He doesn't appear to have any experience with using a knife, and that was his first mistake. Now, his second mistake is probably thinking about switching to a different revolver once he gets into resupply, although hopefully that won't be the case, because then we'd actually act upon some serious firepower. Now, there appears to be a little bit of a struggle appearing at the left side, which seems to be a very popular tourist spot for any other blue team member, but I wouldn't worry about it. In fact, I must confess, this is becoming a bit more of an easier strategy than anything. It appears as though my portable medkit does not want to actually heal me right now, so instead we're just going to have to leech off the valve kit, which he decided to so generously leave behind, because apparently medics are not addicted to medkits. It's kind of a sad day working on King of the Hill Viaduct knowing that your enemies are simply not ever going to approach away from their spawn, and that's probably due to the fact that we are hanging around a little bit too close. I think we're gonna have to go and maybe sex offend someone elsewhere, maybe on the other side of the rainbow. So here we go. We're back here with the Legion of the Australian Army, and it appears as though the Australian Army has not encountered any spies in the past 5 minutes, so that's probably a good sign. Now that we've let them have a little bit more time to themselves, it seems as though they're going a bit more aggressive. Now I think it's about time we break out the shovel. Now, the shovel didn't appear to have crit, but that's okay. That guy's gonna die in a second anyway, courtesy of my fellow soldier. My soldier brethren who knows how to use a rocket launcher, but unfortunately, he's not had any prior experience with the rocket launcher. Therefore, he's inferior to me. Obviously, the Quake rocket launcher is probably the best weapon in the game, courtesy of the rockets appearing from the centerfold of the screen. This is so that way you can make any strategic shooting from pretty much any position of the map without having to worry about peeking around corners or anything like that. And there you go. That's how you dominate the blue team using the rocket launcher. So thank you very much for watching, and I guess I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye. Over here. Just come over here, Mitch.
I'm following.
Look at this. Are you proud of this being here? I am not proud of this being here.
Tank!